Hello, I'm Dr Beekmans, I'm a dentist, and I'd like to show you some of the myths of decay. It's broadly known that decay starts in the enamel, but here I want to show you step by step that it's not starting in the enamel, it's starting in the dentin. And then when there's so much dentin lost, there's no support anymore for the enamel cracks and then you can see a cavity. So here you see a cavity and the enamel cracked. There's a little white zone and this is black, this is the cavity. And if you open this with a drill, you see a big hole here underneath the enamel. So it was not the enamel that was really affected. The acid leaked a bit through the enamel, but mostly the dentin was dissolved from inside out to bring the minerals to the nerve, and I will show you the nerve here because it was quite a deep cavity. This is where the nerve is, and this is dentin, and this here is enamel. I had to make the hole a bit bigger, otherwise I could not take away the affected dentin. I'll show you the next picture. So here you see the nerve and here you see the affected dentin. And in this picture you can see a little red zone, and it's red because we colored this cavity with a red solution that shows you the demineralized dentin. And on that surface of the nerve there's a small tiny layer of demineralized dentin. If I take it away, then the nerve starts bleeding. So all the minerals went into the nerve. The nerve is not only the nerve. It's many blood vessels and a nerve. But it's more blood vessels in the tooth that can either bring minerals to the surface or take minerals away from the surface. So here we clean the tooth completely, and then finally the tooth is filled with a composite material. So this is about dentin demineralized in order to feed the mitochondria. And I told you about the mitochondria. They cannot make energy without calcium and magnesium. So the dentin consists of calcium and magnesium. And it's transported through the nerve, the blood vessels, to the body, and then the mitochondria can make energy. And the amount of energy they make is astonishing. On the same amount of mitochondria surface is 10,000 to 50,000 more energy produced than on that same amount of surface of the sun. So nature is an incredible system that uses the sun to produce energy. So it collects the sunlight, and then with an ingenious system, the mitochondria produce energy for the whole body. And they cannot produce energy when they don't have calcium magnesium. So that's why I looked for a calcium magnesium composition that will get into the intestines in order to prevent the dissolving of the dentin or other things in the mouth when there's a lack of calcium and magnesium for the mitochondria. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to have more updates on the remineralization, the mitochondria, the general health and the effect on the teeth, then push on the subscribe button. Thanks again.